Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
How did you feel when Amaki just suddenly?
I was heartbroken because she and I, we had struck a rhythm, a friendship that each time she came to Abuja to do Bob TV, I was like her legs and hands to make sure she had everything she needs in Abuja. And with me around, that relationship was very, very, very keen. It was something worth. And when we sat down, we spoke. I remember something pathetic that happened to me. We lost a kid, one of our kids. I think when my wife gave birth, she was one of the first persons I called to say, and she was so happy for me. 3 days after, when I called her that we lost the kid, she couldn't say anything for almost 1 minute. And she asked me, how is she going to relate to this? I just had to cut the call. So we were close after the rattlesnake thing. And call her associate, because Bob TV, I was there making sure she had everything she needed. And so it was.
All right. Now,
Amen.
Amen. I'd like to find out from you, what do you like most about being an actor?
First and foremost, this is more or less 33 years in the business, 33 years being an actor, and I've been able to understand the dynamics of it, to understand that the actor is or should be or must be a very cerebral person. Being an actor has challenged my thought pattern, that it makes me think deep. When people are talking, the tendency for me to understand where they're coming from, what they are saying, are part of the things, the resources of the actor. 3 basic resources or 4 from where the actor, builds. Imagination, observation, your memory recall, exploration of your innermost resources. So what has happened to me by virtue of being in this game for 33 years plus is the fact that I observe everything that happens around me, because at certain point in the creative course, that is where you get your tool. Once they are stored in the memory bank, when it's time for you to create, it just pops out unconsciously. But that is a trick that most actors don't understand, that the things you see, as long as you know that you are an actor and there will be time for your memory bank to give you stuff, your antennas are just alert. That is 1. 2, it has given me opportunity to impact on humanity, because I become a tool for communication. I become a tool to reach out to people. I become a tool to carry messages that cut across your thinking, pierce people's psyche, change things. It has also given me an opportunity, to contribute to national integration, national dignity. There are places I go to, I travel outside the country, and I'm teaching for like 5 to 6 hours, and you hear the Nigerian actor. And if the Nigerian actor is making impact and touching a people in the country, the former president of Gambia, Jammeh, is a very good friend. We became friends simply because I was teaching in the Gambia for 1 week master class. I never knew he knew. Then he watched by one of my films, Total War Final War, the one I played the Liberian Rebel, and was engrossed and loved it so much that when I came to Gambia, he sent for me. And from that moment, whenever they are doing anything in the Gambia, his birthday, National Day celebration, he wants me to bring our Nollywood brothers and sisters. And I brought a whole lot, to the point that he gave us lands, choice pieces of land in that country. So it's all from the virtue of acting. So I can say more today, being one in the society, that when you come somewhere, people are just happy. You are doing your MC, you are there, the MC, people come for the wedding, their takeaway packages that I had a photograph with Francis Duru. Not being a star and not being a celebrity, there are 2 different things, 3 different things. And for me, I am the actor, first and foremost. which I cherish.
Now, what don't you like about being an actor? You told us about what you like. What don't you like about being
What I don't like is the fact that your private life sometimes is being evaded and being taken for granted. What I don't like is the fact that sometimes people just know that you are there at the top and they deliberately provoke you and they want to see how you will feel. Then sometimes people want to ride on your head. But again, my brother, see, all of us the grace. The last thing you want to do will be to step on my dignity as a human being first. Because before being a celebrity or a superstar or an actor, I am an individual. As an individual, the one thing that gives me prestige, that actually keeps my heritage sacred, is my dignity. So you cannot say because there is an actor, you can talk to the person anyhow. And with my kids and the woman begins to make stupid comments, about me, about Nigerian actors, I don't respond to her. And she goes about, I leave her making the do like say no, they hear. Stupid people. Another woman rises up and begins to attack the woman. You have been here saying rubbish. This man has not said something. If the wife were to be here, do you think she would take that rubbish? These are the things. So sometimes, our privacy is evaded. Sometimes, it pushes you to the point where you begin to ask yourself, is it because I'm an actor? But in all, my brother, there is nothing perfect in life. Life is a perfect sandwich, sweet, sour, and bitter. And so is every profession. In all, let's say the bitter part of it could just be like 2%. So will I, because of 2%, and I forget about the flourish in the 98? So in all, I want to say all follow.
What is your own personal definition of acting?
Okay, it's hydra-headed. But you see, acting is the work of art that actually paints on human emotions. A work of art that paints on human emotions. And the ultimate end of it is emotional reality, emotional truth. So in whatever thing you do as an actor, understand that your canvas is a human mind. The painter paints on paper or wall and all that stuff. The sculptor uses the wood. The actor paints on the minds of the people, of the psyche. And that's why I always say it's a mystery. The acting process is wrapped in mustard on in mystery, because you paint on people's mind and it's so strong that they forget who you are and begin to look at you from what you've painted on their mind for close to like 20, 30 years. They no longer call your name. They call you in the name of the role you have played. That shows how powerful the work of art you have done. So, however, for you to measure the intensity of your work on the human mind, when people see you, do they say, look at that actor, or do they say, look at Ahana? When they say, look at Ahana, it means you did a thorough job to deprive them of what they used to know. So it's like you're replacing the persons they had known before, because you have given birth to a character that breaks them to the point that they don't understand that it is that person. So that magic of painting on the human mind with the essence of achieving objective reality, emotional truth, is what encapsulates my idea of a definition towards acting.